welcome to the video overview of the peer review of in the rough draft assignment. So this assignment does not have a specific assignment sheet listed in the assignments. It does tell you to look under the module and where to find it. But as this part of the iterative writing process, on April the 5th, you will submit your rough draft of your paper in whatever state it can be, whatever state it's in. And then Canvas will assign to you a student's paper to review. You need to complete your peer review by Sunday, April the 4th, and then you will have time to revise and submit your own final draft by April the 25th. Now, so your rough draft, you're going to submit it here on this assignment the normal way on the 5th. Sometime in the morning of April the 6th, Canvas is going to assign you and notify you of your peer review. Now, peer reviewing is a skill, and it can be a really important part of the editing process. Your role as the peer reviewer is to read your peer's paper. You're not trying to grade it. As such, you should not be talking about things like the topic that they've selected, or the quality of sources that they've chosen. Remember, I've already evaluated those. To do the peer review, you're going to fill out a rubric and just follow the instructions. Again, remember that you need to not comment on the topic or evaluate the quality. And if your comments are non-professional or not constructive, you will have points reduced. So you get 10 points for turning in your rough draft for this and 10 points for completing your peer review with the rubric. This is what your rubric looks like. You are going to be asked to paraphrase what your peer's topic is and when you identified it. What do you think their strongest source is here? Remember, you don't need to comment on the quality of the source, but I'm looking for something along the lines of, you use Just Mercy really effectively to make your point. Now, as far as this is probably the weakest part. This is probably going to be the part where you read it and you maybe want a little more information. Like, I would have really liked if you talked a little more information about the neuroscience behind a juvenile's brain development, and I think that would make your paper even better. That's what I'm looking for. You're not going to be mean. You need to be constructive and positive, but we can do this in a way. If you notice spelling, grammatical errors, punctuation mistakes, you can highlight it in the Canvas tool or note it. Again, this is not a place for you to assess the quality of your peers' writing, but if you notice that they're not spelling out 8th Amendment, they're just using 8 in amendment, that might be something you notice. I noticed you did this throughout your paper. You should address that before your final draft. You should be able to highlight or bracket sentences that you think are really good. Like, hey, this is really good writing. Like, I just want to let you know that it's really good. And then at the end of after you read the paper, do you have any thoughts or questions that are positive and constructive left? And you can leave those comments. So that's what you will be graded on for this assignment and what we're looking for. Now, I also, in this week's module where the peer review is due in week 8 or week 12, I have a video that explains kind of how to submit a peer review and how the Canvas functionality works here. So this might help with any questions as far as how the Canvas function works, and then this short video explains the assignment and what I'm looking for and how you're going to be graded. So if you have questions about either one of these things, please email me and let me know. Have a great week. I will see you in another video.